Hello there, everybody! Welcome to my first stream as a Twitch affiliate. What? Oh, I might need to adjust my webcam. I think it's like weirdly close to my face right now. I sit up straighter than this normally. Hi. Hello, everybody. Oh my god, I'm like all frazzled because I just came from, from a work happy hour. Literally, I have never gotten ready for a stream so fast. I came home, I squeezed as much as I could out of it. I was there for like a couple of hours, I guess, which is a reasonable amount of time to spend socializing with your colleagues. These spaghetti straps are so skinny it looks like I'm not wearing a top, but I swear I am. It just, I have a lot of hair. It's really hot today, okay? It's like 83 degrees and it's 7 p.m. I was just outside, I'm not lying. I swear to you. Also I have a scrunchie that I bought for like $2 at CVS. You can't even see it. I got a dip. It's got purple sequins. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I really want to adjust this camera. It's gonna bother me. Is it better now? I feel like it's better now. I think I kicked it or something, because I adjusted it earlier, and now it's not where I want it to be anymore. Oh, it looks like someone followed me between streams, so hello there, Billy E97, who followed me when I wasn't even live. Wow, you're super cool. Let's get to it, I guess. I was a good girl, and I did not drink any alcohol. I just hydrated and ate a lot of fried fruit. Fried fruit. Can you fry fruit? I don't know. That would be interesting. I mean, I guess you could fry anything. I don't know how good it would be, but I suppose you could try. Alright. Let's get to it. Whoa, okay. Does it autosave? It autosaves. I have eaten many a taco tonight. It's Taco Tuesday, okay? It's almost like she planned her departure. Oh, it was a going away happy hour. It's almost like she planned her departure so that we could have a Taco Tuesday happy hour. Because she was just thinking of everybody else. Okay. Which dad do we want to romance? Matt, obviously. His color is purple. It's fate. Look at my scrunchie. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On Friday night, you're most likely to perfect my cold brew setup, one drip at a time. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away, okay? Multi-instrumentalism, turn on. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat? Oh my god, I love this guy! What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Okay. Okay. I'm into it. Should we read the rest of the bios? Let's read the rest of the bios because it's fun. Craig, dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but somebody's got to do it. Okay, buddy. Get one on Friday night. Get one last good cardio session in. Take one thing to a desert island. A box of energy bars. Okay, sure. What are your turn-ons at sub 6-minute mile? He wouldn't like me very much then. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. Oh yeah, when you were a child, you wanted to be a beer pong world champ. Is that right? Favorite movie genre, buddy cop movies. Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun is your ideal date. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. What even is that? I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? So, he's a meathead. It's cool. He's a cute meathead. Hi, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Okay. If you had to take one thing with you to a desert island, it'd be fishing pole. See, that's smart, because you could catch your food. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? Fireman. Okay. Favorite movie genre? Rom-coms. Ideal date is deck building. Never leave home without my portable fishing pole. Okay. Spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Okay. Let's learn more about Robert. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Oh, God. On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had... Oh, my God. He's a millennial. If you had to take one thing with you, gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Drifter. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. Wow. Grave robbing. At least 4 knives. You ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Dude, so fucking weird. Okay, Damien. How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway. He's an actual vampire, isn't he? He's from, like, Victorian times or something. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. Friday nights, he listened to true crime podcasts while taxidermying my newest specimens. If you had one thing to take to a desert island, it would be a coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly? Am I saying it wrong? Is it not bosom? What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat? What's your favorite genre? Foreign art house horror? What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial darkwave club in Berlin. Oh my God, I can't talk. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Never leave home without an upside-down cross. I spent a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. Okie doke. I don't even know what that means. Hugo Vega, middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. He's a nerd! I mean, of course he is. One thing to take with you, a remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust. Okay. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Simple man. I'm pretty buff. We could get it. What do you want to be when you grow up? Movie star. He's got the face for it, truly. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. You fucking nerd. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Never leave home without my glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. He's not even wearing them in the picture. Can't see shit. That's where the smolder comes from. Can't see anything. He's squinting. Spend a lot of time thinking about... I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. I feel personally attacked right now. I warmed up to it a little bit. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. You fucking weirdo. Is one of the options to, like, steal this man from his wife? 'Cause that's not cool. On a Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you... My 6 string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. Favorite movie genres? Feel-good movies. Is that even a genre? I feel like that's just a thing. Ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The Good Book. Not a good book. The Good Book. I spent a lot of time thinking about how I could be a better man, husband, and father. Okay, cool. You're like too vanilla for me. Unless it's all a ruse. Alright, Matt. I'm gonna message you, Matt. Let's get it on, baby. Do it once, do it right. That's right! Hopefully more than once, though. Pet every dog. Yes! I love these dad tips. Hell yeah. Grow your own vegetables. It's cheaper, I think. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the BBQ. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out? I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup, P-U-P, Pup is playing tonight. A cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Oh, there was another message. What was it? Ah! I log off Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool! I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda? Panda? Oh, Amanda Panda. It rhymes. Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. With my smolder and purple hair. I completely forgot what he looks like. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in a line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? What the fuck? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Excuse me. Politeness is very punk. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. ... That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. There's a story there. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it! Ready for tonight? Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. You better believe it, fellow live music lover. Grab those ticks and let's mash that new! What? Mosh that new. What? New? Short for venue? New? Oh, new. You know, where you go to see the dope certs? Are you just making this stuff up right now? He liked it. Oh man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome! Just hang with me, Chad, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit that they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. I never had a scene phase. I am proud to say, I never had a scene phase. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. Yeah, we're going to a concert with the cute man. Cute man is a weird phrase. I'm not gonna say that again. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my own mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do! A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of older concert-goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Why are we not showing any of this? Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Smooth! Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch. Oh, we're gonna show the merch table. Oh, hi, friend in a crop top. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up onto his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fella who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pub Canada's premier punk rock outfit? I love his hair. Please stop yelling at me. I'm already kind of on edge because this is an unfamiliar place and I don't know anybody here and I would appreciate it if you could stop singling me out and I'm sure you're cool, but it's making me a little uncomfortable. Hi, Kid Kevin. A 12-inch. A 12... I know you know what he said. It's an LP, okay? I have a record player. I know things. Oh, okay. The kid immediately hops down off the chair. You got it. Sorry about that. I just get really excited about salesmanship. I can't relate, but I appreciate your enthusiasm nonetheless. Hey, Pablo. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? Day by day, my man. Ah, they're so cool. They do that thing where they high-five but also turned it into a hug. Your mom doing better? I mixed up the voices again. She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Chad. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans in close to Matt. Is Chad cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Okay, Pablo's got his fist up in the air, and it looks like he's just sort of gently punching Matt in the face. Just like, Yeah. He thinks I'm cool! My day is going well, Kid Kevin, because Matt thinks I'm cool. Also, it's going pretty well because it's a beautiful day outside, and I just got a free meal via a work happy hour, so can't complain. How is your day going? Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man, when are we starting our Witch House band? You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, wow, stylized and everything. You know Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo! While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. All the voices are just blending together. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks up on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Mine's great. Work's almost done. It's my girlfriend's birthday, so I'm making her dinner tonight. She picked tacos, so I'm hella excited. Awesome! Happy birthday to your girlfriend. At the bar we went to, it was Taco Tuesday, so I have eaten many tacos this evening. Tacos are great any day, but like when they're really cheap for happy hour, you know. Actually, I didn't pay for them. But even if you're not paying for the cheap food, it still feels good that it's cheap food, you know? Because then you like don't feel bad about it. Because I'm one of those weird people that feels guilty spending other people's money. Happy hour tacos are dreamy. Hell yeah, this place has beer battered chicken and like Baja shrimp and like barbacoa, and just you can mix and match them. It's so good. I've never been to a bar with such delicious food, to be honest. We go to this one place a lot because it has really good food. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Should we ask again one more time? I'm gonna ask again one more time. So you... Haha, yeah! Matt turns back his attention to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, that looks really enjoyable. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during the saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise, Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Okay. That's a choice. Let's grab another beer. More booze! Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realized I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. What you do is you grab him by the shoulder. I'm lost. How am I ever gonna find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Been there. Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt! Almost lost you, buddy. Phew! I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. Ah! My heart! I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So, you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. Ah! I love it. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. Dadler. Dadder. Dadder. I don't know. Whatever. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. Awkward. Why would you put that in a concert? As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup played their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Gotta dip. Nice seeing you. Have a great night. Yeah, you too. Have a great night too. Thanks for stopping by. My first stream as a Twitch affiliate. Very exciting. I appreciate you. Will Lurk. Aw, thanks, Kid Kevin. The people that were... We did this already. We said these words. Trust no one. Trust no bitch. Oh, whoa, what's happening? Is this a minigame? It's a minigame! Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths! Avoid these youths! Go! Oh my god. How do I do this? Ah! I got trampled! I got youth trampled! Oh my god, this is actually really hard. No. Too. How big is this venue? Jesus! I think we're okay here. This top row seems to be good. Oh, careful. Ah, shit! Don't fucking mosh me, man! Ah! Stressing. How big is this venue? Ouchies! I need that heart! Oh, shit. Oh my god. Can you, like, die? Is that an option? There's a score and a timer. Do I just need to, like, survive? Ow. Oh god. This is so stressful! Oh, I thought you could only walk in the black and white part. I'm stupid. This is so stressful! Why is this place so big? I have never been to a concert venue this big in my life. Is this supposed to be a small place? The fuck? Why are they yelling? Ah! Guy in Mohawk! Ah! This is so bizarre. It's very like Habbo Hotel graphics also. Ah! Where am I? Shit! Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm actually dying. No! I needed that heart! Shit! No! I wiped out! Holy shit, I almost made it to the end. Rank A. Awesome! That guy just clipped into a speaker. Okay. Moving Pictures is hands down the best Rush album. Was that from Danny? As in Sex Bang? After searching and searching, I realize it's impossible. I'll never be able to find Matt in this sea of subculture. I guess I'll just camp out here. I watch pups set by my lonesome out next to a bunch of hip 20-somethings. I could tell they're judging my clothes and I want so badly to grab them by the shoulders and explain the usefulness of utility pockets, but I try to focus on the concert. Man, I wish Matt were here. Aww. The show finally ends and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me. Dude! You sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry I lost you back there. It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. Would have been more fun with you, though. Well, next time I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? Ah! I laugh. Am I blushing? You hungry? Starving. Follow me. Oh yeah, baby. Yes! Diner! Yes! Matt and I walk into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So there I am in the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me, and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So, how did you get to see all of these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa! Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. Dude, that's rad as fuck! But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell it's been tough on both of them. But I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. Oh my god! That's really nice of you. Thanks. As single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something rebel against together. Like what? He likes the shit with subtitles, right? Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging through our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too! I've never really considered myself an extrovert, and I never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Yee. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. Eee! We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it, although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. Ha! You and me both. I, don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool! Me. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. By own child. There's a typo in the Dad Rector's cut, guys. Game Grumps, if you're watching this. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. I had a date, I think. Kind of, mostly, sort of. Date complete! Ah, he's so beautiful. Angry about weather, cell phone holster, grunge, band puns, pit, tiny bladder. Dad points, daddy points. Okay. Is it B a good ranking? I don't know. Should I date all of them or should I focus on the one? If police are driving behind you, don't give them probable cause to pull you over. That's a good tip. Just for life in general. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull up through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. Wow! The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. Takes a couple tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big ol' envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Yay! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Aww! Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Where are we going? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Aww! That's right. Girl after my own heart. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and we watch the ship sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes and there are all these galleries nearby and there's a discount if you bring your student ID and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors and we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends! Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. That's amazing. Carl ruled. Ah, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know, I had that talk with Mr. Vega. Hold on, I'm gonna move my video. I just realized I'm, like, slightly blocking Chad's face. There it is. That's better. Okay. Carry on! He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Aw. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Aww. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Aww, feels. Oh man, I remember getting into college. It was not as happy an occasion as this was, though. Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Ah, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. Strong. I am strong. Ha, don't I know it. Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that at all? I figured it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Attend that party! That was one of the children, right? That was a weird thing that, okay. I guess one of the kids, like, took his phone or something. Coffee time! You know dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night. I put on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Dad, ready for today? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing that we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you that I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them! Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about! The tea party, Dad! Nope, I don't remember that. Craig's kids? That hand-drawn invitation? Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. They spelled cordially wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just... I'll see you in a minute. Fuck authority. Fine, I'll put on going outside pants. Fine. Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please. They're so cute. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals, and Matt and his daughter Carmencita are here too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey, dude. How's that tea? The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Fancy. Hello, Carmencita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Nobody knows my fucking name. Please have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get out of this chair. Hi, everyone! I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter the backyard and take a seat next to us. They have a lot of parties around here. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. See, Amanda? Amanda gives me a knowing look, and I return an obliging wink. She rolls her eyes. Is that really something your daughter had to pressure you into, Brian? I give Amanda another, even more exaggerated wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you all for taking time outside your busy schedules for some high tea. Now, if you'll all put on your designated tiaras. Oh, Briar, not Brian. I'm dumb. There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it. Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off and into the bushes. I'll get that later. Sorry. Hey, everybody! Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. He's still wearing the, iPhone strap, and he's wearing sweatpants. He's wearing sweatpants, okay? Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, it's been, steeping for a while now. Awesome! Would you girls like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help. Wow. Huh. Craig leans over to me. That's me. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Huh. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with Matt's and take a sip. Good lemonade. It's tea. Right. Very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So, the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff and have like a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be a rock star princess. No, that's different person. And I'll be a rock star princess. I'm also space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me... History Channel princess. What's rude boy? Hacker? Hacker? Hacker. I surf the information superhighway on my cyber deck, hacking into mainframes and unleashing havoc on the megacorps of the dystopian neo-metropolis. I also rollerblade everywhere. I think I'll be the landscaper and general contracting princess. Barista princess reporting for duty. Oh my god, Madam Guillotine! Hello and thank you for the bits! It is my first affiliate stream. Thursday feels like so long ago, doesn't it? Holy shit, it's my first bits! Oh my god! Shenanigans indeed! Shabnanigans, if you will. Ha 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 ha! We're having a princess tea party. Everyone's a princess, including the dads, which is very inclusive of them. Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Not now, servant. Oh no. I keep reading Briar as Brian. Not now, servant! If it weren't for the princess uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip tea for a little longer, and then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock star warrior princesses, I think. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Ah, it's okay. Don't be sorry that you're late. It's cool. The stream goes on for hours. You can pop in whenever, or you don't have to pop in at all, but I appreciate you coming to say hello. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall? Your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice. Who says choice anymore? Oh my god, he's so California. I love him. Aw, thanks. It's really nice the girls are getting along. He's so, like... Just everything about him is just... big. His personality, his voice, his beard... His dad bod. He's just a large man. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community. We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know? I hadn't even realized, and I don't even know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not proud dad cry at this tea party, Chad! I brought extra word jumbles if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. Word jumbles! Are we gonna do one? 'Cause I would be into that. The day rolls on and the girls all get tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, and then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders. Aww! Cute. Take care, guys! Thanks for coming! Bye, Hacker Princess! Cute. So cute. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Me too. I'm tired. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, but also in kind of a scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time? I corrupted her, Dad. She secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair. She's got a whole do going on. Don't be messing with that. Liquor before beef, you're in the clear. You've got dads. Is anybody gonna message me? Or is it time? Should I reach out to somebody else? Should we see what Robert's up to? I'm kind of curious about Hugo, personally. Ah, but I love Matt! I want, like, variety because, like, I want it to be interesting, but also, I want to romance the shit out of this guy. Me and my scrunchie want that ass! Let's go for it. Let's do another one. It's fine. It's fine. Talking about lifting weights. Like Chad Dad lifts weights. I don't think Chad Dad lifts weights. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father! Want to go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff? Amanda. Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. That's the spirit. Hey, it's Pablo! Amanda and I wait. He's so tall! Holy shit! Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. What piercing? I don't see a piercing. I mean, the face isn't pierced. He's got, like, plugs in his ears. Those are the biggest fucking headphones I've ever seen. I just noticed those. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. You tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am father to and I'm very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. Yikes. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child! Change the subject? Let's change the subject. Anyway, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Yeah, man. Today's my first day. Matt's still training me. Chad! Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high-five, as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, though I'm only here until Vacant Vale starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo, now what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty, caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? Americano football, decaf for cutie, Father John Misto. Father John Misto. Please. That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy. Oh, I was making a joke off Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... Yeah, never mind. Coming right up! Pablo gets to work making out drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes! I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely! Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Yeah! Get it! Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Yeah! I'm excited about it! Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Do people normally get left alone to tend to the shop after a few hours of training? I thought it's at least like a week. Damn. I mean, I guess he knows this kid. Have you ever been here before? No. I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. I love record stores. So why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's just nice to collect records. I was looking at the records on the wall. Fake Beard Arms Race, Sad Swears, Steady Bow, Dinner Food. Alright, respect. Yacht Club Miracle. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. I feel that. I have a huge CD collection. We have a bunch of records too. There's a record player back there. I don't know if it's in the frame, but yeah, it's Alex's technically. Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs? It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Yeah, it took a lot of effort, man. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future Wave Jungle, Anarcho-punk, Nunsploitation, oh god, I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? If I were purple. Is purple flavor? But that's a tough question, because, like, is it what kind of milkshake do you like? Or, like, what flavor would you be, you know? Because that's 2 different things. I've, like, sunk down. Let me pop the camera down a little bit. I'm adjusting. Getting comfy. It's a very good question. I feel like cookies and cream maybe, but also I just kind of want to say purple. I'm just gonna say purple. Oh, there's more questions. Okay. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Daffodil Mountain Spring, Camouflage Summer Breeze, Spring Creek Fireball, Power Violence Cherry Blossom. Wow. Okay. I like that one. What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, Bowling Alley, Star Trek Bridge Ambiance, Howl of the Bone Chorus. Star Trek Bridge, obviously. What's your dream vacation spot? Backyard, active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. That one. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and will never get it. Wow, dark! What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. That one. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is R.A.P. music by Killer Mike. Sounded like you wanted some mean stuff. This album was actually produced by LP, so you could technically consider it the predecessor to all of the Run the Jewels stuff they've been doing. What are these words that you're saying? Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt? Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and The Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight. The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? That nerd is my buddy Chad. Chad, this beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves going to do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on? Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. Yee! Yee! That's right, baby boy. Blush! Blush for me! I mean, if you're not doing anything. Will Vacant Veil be playing? If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think about it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know, but I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? I want him to like me. He suggested it. I want him to like me. Peer pressure. Fuck it. We're doing dumb shit. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. Wow, he was serious. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. Great. Of course she does. This looks safe. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was her own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters. Shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Surprise, oh my god! Ha 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 ha! Surprise, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucy and Damien's son. Who sent you? We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds! Actually, weed is prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt! Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug dealing. Cite mutually assured destruction. Feel like he'd like that. Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Ugh, alright, how much do you want? 1. 1 what? Yeah. He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? 1. Oh my god, look, here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. Hi, Project Zero, thanks for the follow. You came in during a drug deal. Super casual. What am I doing with my life? I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off of public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Is Carmencita home? Matt and I walk up to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Sheesh. Carmencita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. Awesome! Let's do some drugs. His house is so cool! It's got a loft and shit. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection! Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. How is my day going? My day is going well. It's a beautiful day. Well, the sun is going down now, but it was a beautiful day outside. Got to go to a happy hour right before this stream, so, like, free tacos. Can't complain. How is your day going? Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house. If you say so. Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper almost breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think? And I take it. Well, let's open up the nug. Oh my god! Oh, all of these are terrible. At least this one is semi-relevant. Happy hour is the best hour, especially when it's on your company's dime. All those tacos and tater tots I didn't have to pay for, so it's even better. I don't know if that's what people call it. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? No, it stings that much. I imagine. I lived in California for a while. Shut up. I've been to Amsterdam! Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god. Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. Company pays for it. You have something similar. Where... Aren't you in school? Or no? I don't know. You're a babu. I don't know. Everybody younger than me is just like a child. I don't remember what like life events happen at what age. We sit and listen. Yes, the sentence that I just said. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. His name was Alex?! Oh my goodness! I didn't know that. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads Stillness the Dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Oh my god, feelings! I'll make you feel better, Matt. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with So once she became pregnant with Carmesita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rose always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. Oh my god! Oh my god, Matt! I'm having feelings right now! I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play? Change the subject! I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. Eagle Rock! That's a real place. Eagle Rock Bay is not a real place. But Eagle Rock is a real place in LA. It's like between... So like, LA is here, Glendale is here, Pasadena is here. Eagle Rock is like... Nyeh. In the middle. It's a little dot. It's like in LA... And then there's Highland Park, which is like its own thing, which is sort of next to Eagle Rock. I think it's actually north of you. I don't remember. I spent a lot of time in Eagle Rock because that's where Occidental College is, which is where my Alex went to school. So when I lived in Glendale and I had no friends, I basically would hang out in Eagle Rock with him and his friends all the time. Because what the fuck else are you gonna do when you're unemployed and alone? Anyway! I digress. No way! You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies. Except for Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh my gosh, I'm being rated! Holy shit! Hello, Scotchbox. Scotchbox VR? Is that what that is? Hi! Hi there! Hi, everybody! Thanks for that. Oh my god. Hi! It's a daddy raid! Holy shit. Hi, hello. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the raid, Scotchbox. Oh my god. We're hanging out with Matt here because he's the daddy of my dreams. Personally. I'm about to play the piano, I guess. Oh boy, hello! Thanks for the follow, Scotchbox. Also, wow, oh my god. I call this a successful first affiliate stream. Who's gonna be my dream? Hopefully Matt. I'm trying real hard for Matt right now. I love the cat shirt, yeah. We just played Monster Prom and this seemed like a natural next move. Excellent! Excellent! I haven't played Monster Prom. I've seen the Game Grumps play it. Not the Game Grumps. It was Susie, but like she's basically a grump, right? Oh, the EV notification. Thanks for the follow, Sneelps. Sneelps? Is that what that says? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh wow. Hi everybody. Sneelps. That's an interesting name. Where does that name come from, if you don't mind me asking? Oh boy, what are we gonna play? Dude, no, ska! Of course I have to play ska. We just talked about ska. Thanks for the follow, Jen Clone, as well. Are you a clone of a Jen? Legend has it that Sneelps found it in a cracker. Contemplating what makes words funnier. Oh, true? Yeah. Those are like all the sounds that make words funny all together in one. And thank you for the follow, Jedri, as well. Wow, you guys are awesome. Thank you all for joining this insanity. Let's play some ska. I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Thanks for the follow, Neko Lane, as well.
Hi.
Damn straight, I love Mortimer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I used to watch her music, not music, wow.
Hi.
Makeup tutorials! Jesus! She hasn't done one in a while. Oh yes, this is my daddy. That's just such a weird thing to say. Dude, right? He is a dreamboat. I really like... I channeled the hotness. I love that his shirt matches his hair. I love everything about him. I'm really happy with this daddy that I designed. A word that is funny forward and backwards has a higher level of being funny. So, spleens and sneelps. Ah! I see! It's spleens backwards. Very good.
Hi!
Damien was my daddy. Oh yeah? You went for the vampire, huh? Neko Lane? That's pretty great. I mean, if it were like 10 years ago, I would definitely have gone for Damien myself. Alright, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, was that just Smoke on the Water? Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that? Oh my god, is he gonna serenade me? Holy shit. I, shouldn't. Why not? Come on, man. Is he gonna give me something sad like Rosa used to play the piano or something? Oh, come on. No, it's been a long time. Oh, I bet he hasn't played since his wife died. Aww! You think I'm marvelous? Thank you! I'm so glad you're having fun. I'm so glad you like me. You really like me. Ah! Thanks, everybody! I'm gonna take a social cue and drop the subject. Okay, buddy, sorry to put pressure on you. I mean, it's not a problem. It was good to watch you get back in touch with the music that flows through you, which is Smoke on the Water. I learned to play that song when I was 15. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. Eee! Okay, we had an emotional connection. I feel like that's good. I mean, we got into some dark shit with, like, dead wife and stuff. But, you know, I walk inside and the house is dark, save for this sliver of light coming beneath Amanda's door. Oh, what's going on? I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. Bonsoir! Nous arrivons en paix. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you come in peace. I speak French, actually. But I'm rusty, so don't speak too much French at me. Thank you for the follow as well. Estio Heli? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Amanda swivels around her chair and faces me. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing! So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Okay. Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No! I'm dead! Yes, it had to happen. Amanda collapses on the floor. Stow hell it. Okay. Cool. Stow hell it. Thank you for the follow. And for coming in peace. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. While I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? Spaghetti! I love spaghetti. I just made some recently. Really good spaghetti. Always good. Tough to cook, though, in like a small pot, which is all I have. Because I don't want to break it. That's admitting defeat. So I just sort of let it cook completely unevenly. It's a choice, okay? It was great. Did you know Matt used to play in a band? No way! Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude, why would I lie about that? Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go! It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off of the chord progression. Al dente as a spectrum on each piece. Exactly! That's the way to do it. Every Italian in a 20-mile radius just cringed. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Did I miss something? I thought he didn't want to play piano. I played piano. I love this game. It's so adorable. It is! I love this so far. I hope I didn't fuck up this date. I got a B again! Weh! What is 520. Like 420, only it's oregano. 420 was on Saturday. Just gonna say. I don't actually participate in any of those shenanigans, but I won't lie to you. I did at one point. Just wasn't for me. But I lived in California and have been to Amsterdam. I have been around it. And people I hung out with the theater kids in high school, and all the theater kids were always high all the time. Not me, because my mother would have killed me. But, like, I was around it a lot. I know things! Well, it's been a long day. Just change the subject really quickly. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. This house has looked like this since they moved in. Like, it's just been all in disarray like that. There's been a pile of laundry on the floor. Whatever. Oops! I missed a sentence. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. Something, heard a noise, something. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. Oh my god, what's wrong with her? I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Oh, what's wrong? In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, we've left her alone long enough. We need to push it, okay? We need to be a good dad. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened. Amanda, get out! Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. What do you do in this situation? Ah! Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. Captain Squirrel Kid, it is story time! Aw, thanks for the bits, Jen Clone. I'm trying to be a good dad. It's hard. I don't know how to parent. I don't have any real children in real life. I just have a cat. They don't cry. They just sleep and shit. She's usually so open with me, blah, blah, blah. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, I hear her make a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? You liar, cats do cry. Mine scream at me all the time. I mean, she doesn't, like, cry. Mine doesn't cry. She meows. If you count that as crying. I don't know. I don't count that as crying. Oops, I moved the camera too far up. Sorry. Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. Yes, usually at 3 a.m. they cry. Oh, I've had mine, like, meow at me for attention. I guess you could count that as crying. I don't know. I've had mine meow at me for attention in the middle of the night. Because they're nocturnal, right? They get bored. If nobody's up late enough to play with them, they get upset. They demand attention. Amanda sits down at the table across from me. So, I want to talk about what happened the other night. Amanda looks away. What has you so upset? What's going on? I told you I don't want to talk about it. Well, you've been giving me an attitude lately, and I'd like to know why. It's none of your business. What happened? Is it something I did? No, Dad, can't you just drop it? No, I'm a dad. You just said it right there in that sentence. Amanda, please talk to me. I feel like you're drifting away from me. I don't have to tell you everything. I'm an adult now. You should treat me like one. I mean, shit, I'm 28 and I still tell my mom everything. Damn. Get over yourself, child. Amanda, I'm only pressing this because I care about you and I want you to be okay. If you're not gonna tell me, then fine. No matter how much you don't want me to care about your health and well-being, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm your dad. It's my job. That's all. If you ever decide you want to talk about it, I'm always here for you. I reach out and squeeze her hand. That's the tactic. That's the move, right? Fine, you don't want to tell me? I'm still gonna be over here caring about you and making you feel bad about it. Always. Okay. Amanda gets up. I'm gonna go now. Alright. I watch Amanda go into her room and close the door. Noom! Good tire pressure is essential to optimal mileage. And it's dadbook. Oh! I've been pinged! Hey, Chad, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly know her? There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. Need to sleep because work. I get that, Neko. Thank you for coming, though. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing a weekly poker games, and I figured I should send an invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Lose that money! If you like dad jokes, you'll love Scotchbox's channel. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. Definitely. Thanks for the raid and everything, too. Scotchbox, if you're still here. Yeah, I'll have to check you out. Night, have a good stream. Thank you. Good night, Neko Lane. Have a good night's sleep and get some rest. And good luck at work tomorrow, whatever work may be. Thank you for coming. Let's lose some cash. I don't know how to play poker, personally. In real life, me, Shabnom, does not know how to play poker. Truly no idea at all, actually. So I hope I don't have to actually play a minigame of poker, because I wouldn't know what to do. Whew! Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. That's so many stars in the sky. It's so beautiful. Wow! Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey, man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. It's just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. Hot dad on dad action! That's right. Look at that. Look at how close they're standing. Joseph and Brian, they're like pressed up against each other. Joseph is definitely seeking some dad action on the side because his wife is like super uncool. I'm just saying. I see his eyes straying a bit from the female persuasion. Anyway, moving on. We pass, yes, dad on dad action, Project Zero. I mean, there hasn't been that much action since very early on in the game when I kind of accidentally boned Robert. But we haven't seen much of him since then. Now I'm working on Matt, but like, there's all these other dads too, and they're all beautiful, so I don't know. Maybe I'll be the player dad. Or maybe I'll just encourage everyone to like join together in like a polyamorous commune of sorts. So we all just raise our kids together, and they're blinking in unison for a second. That was weird. Anyway, we pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner brooding as usual. Oh man, he's here. My one night stand is here at this event. Shocking. Chad, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Greg's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Oh, you gotta hustle them. You gotta hustle them, so you, like, pretend that you suck. It's reverse psychology. We're gonna go, poker face. Let's do poker. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Me. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy bars are just as delicious. I'll be listening in. Gotta do my daily Tuesday workaround. Well, thanks for popping in. I mean, you've been hanging out and lurking for a bit, right? You popped in earlier. But thanks, regardless. And again. Yeah. Okay. I lost my train of thought. All these hot dads are making my brain melt. I can't handle it. Anyway. Chia seed and granola bar. Chia pudding is actually pretty good. Relatable. Let's just get the game going. Nice. They're all so handsome. What am I supposed to do? Wah! We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple of rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell. Like, Matt will scratch his ear. Hey, Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. Now wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See? You can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? You want to poke that bear? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah. What, are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse? Speed? Tijuana Johnnies? What the fuck is that? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or a designer that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called, maybe I won't need you today, maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't really think... I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. Okay. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in a blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know, but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oof. I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing a real baby and a fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Mine too. My cat. She poops a lot. She weighs 4 damn pounds, and I think she excretes about 4 pounds worth of shit every day. Sorry if that's TMI, but I'm sure other people with cats have the same problem. Anyway, somebody, my boyfriend's sister just a tiny piece of what I have to do to take care of this cat. She's very high maintenance. And she was like, starter baby. Like, oh no, I don't want to think about it like that. I wanted a cat because I thought they were low maintenance. Not this cat. Specifically this cat. The highest maintenance cat of all time. But I love her more than anything in the world. And anyone, pretty much. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her after she had tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs in blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the kale. Chips. Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. How does he know where the bands come from? Like, I'll know, like, a band, but I won't know where they originated. We all look at Matt confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. What about Pablo, man? If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So, what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. What? You mean like coffee? Coffee? You're talking, okay. Is that a thing? Aging coffee like wine? Or like saving a bottle of champagne? Is that a thing people do? Oh my god. I don't like coffee, so I don't know these things. What is his voice again? I don't even know. There's so many of them. There's so many characters. I think it's whiskey. Oh, okay. That would make sense why he would offer that up to Robert, because Robert drinks whiskey all the time. Anyway, I don't drink alcohol either, so there you go. I don't know shit about shit. I have just embarrassed myself. So what's his voice again? He's a California dude, right? So I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. Damn! She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Have you tried that? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Trees are important. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, bra guy. Are you guys sure you wanna... You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs, his only mode of transportation, at times in his life his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck, great biceps, but it didn't last long, though. I lost everything in a game of Pai-Gow in the back room of Shenzhen Tea House on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything. Gone. Clothes. Money. Identification. You name it. I woke up in a ditch near Jashue Park, and I had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear, love deeper than I ever had, and I lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. He just carries that fucking with him. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold. Everyone erupts. Fine, fine, the whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys? Next week. You got it. I'll be there. Mm-hmm. I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, man. This has been very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Chad. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. You've got dads. I love that. No one's gonna message me. Should I hang out with Craig? Like, we're friends. I'm really intrigued by Robert. I am. He's like scary, but I'm intrigued by him. This is a terrible camera angle. I need to just adjust this right now. It's just too close to my face, I think, is the problem. Because I move around a lot. Hugo was my favorite daddy when I played. He was a close second, honestly. I was tempted, but I cannot resist Coffee Shop Concert Man. And Matt's color is purple, which is my favorite color. So, it was only natural. How's that camera looking? That's a little better now. I just have to not lean forward and then it's fine. Okay. I don't know. Who should we talk to? I feel like there's a certain... Like, these two don't really show up much. So probably there's different activities to be had if you're talking to them versus the rest of them. I'm very intrigued by Robert because he's like a pathological fucking liar. But like in an interesting and mysterious way. Craig is my bro. Matt is my dream daddy, definitely. I'm really curious what Joseph's deal is. Not that I like want to date him, I'm just curious what his deal is, you know? Huh. Should we talk to Matt some more? Or should we like hang out with Craig because we're bros? Or should we poke this bear? I don't have any hearts with Robert, even though I fucking banged the guy. That's funny. I am so curious about this weirdo. Let's talk to him. Go ask your mother. I don't want to bang him again. I just want to know about him because he's so weird. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type a message to him on dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? But we saw him at the poker night. Maybe it expected me to message him sooner. I sit there for a couple seconds hoping he'll message back. Okay. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Watch cat videos on the internet? Hell yeah. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. That's the way to go. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. Don't you have a job? I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Food Channel. Hell yeah. Ooh, Meat Hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Cosmos to cook a gourmet delicacy. That's his last name. He's Chad Cosmos. It's because I played Katamari Damacy right before this. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Microwave some eggs? God, no. Make a sandwich, you heathen. Don't microwave your eggs. Jesus! I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? You can't let your daughter see that, but you can do it when she's not home. I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong. In my mouth. I mean, if your floor is clean, I guess it's your own house at least. Oh, that's disgusting. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words of this song. No look behind the back hook shot. No look behind the back hook shot. Oh my god. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. That would be fascinating. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glace with creme fraiche, of course. It's sweet potato casserole? Oh, this is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. That's it! You talk to Robert, there's no date. You just hang out by yourself. But it says he read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually, I climb into bed to get some rest, but I just can't stop wondering why Robert won't message me back. Maybe it's because you fucked. And that's weird now. Date complete! Okay. How could I have done that any better? There was no date. I'm so confused. Okay. DB. Who dat? Chad, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did this as well. The future is amazing! Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me. Buy that ice cream! I like that. Sending yourself a message reminder to go and buy ice cream. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. That's my boy. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Oh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? How thoughtful. Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? ... You're cool, right? I'm so cool. Oh, he's gonna ask me to buy beer. I'm shocked you even have to ask, Dude Meister. Oh my god, I asked the wrong person. Could you just help me out? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you $20, will you buy me e-liquid? Oh, vape fluid? That's what he wants? Is that what the kids are doing these days? They're sending grown-ups to go in and buy them vape fluid instead of beer? I don't know how I feel about that. Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like, Gatorade, you know? Electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue cran raz apple vortex. Jesus. He'll know what it is. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue crazen void starer, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Thanks, man. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute! So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Never mind then. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know! I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window while to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second, that's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? Friends with his dad, yeah. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street towards the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. Wow, Robert. That's the first place you go. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. Grout from the rain gutter? The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just try to do the good deed for the day. Trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Chad, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure. It's like we're a little family. Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is the thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Chad. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? This is a good man. But these were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. Is he gonna take me for ice cream? Oh my god. Oh my god. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Catch you around, Chad. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. Smell you later. Who says that? What are you, Gary Oak? See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Whistle while you work. That was really out of tune. I'm sorry. Okay, so the date with Robert wasn't really a date, but at least we got to see him. Okay. I need my mat back. Let's message him. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. Oh shit! Just a sec. Just a sec. Oh, so I should probably, like, meet more people before I commit, right? That's probably what they want me to do. But I'm a monogamist at heart. Bedtime for me. Thanks, Jen Clone, for coming. Have a good night. I hope you get a restful sleep. And thank you again for the bits. I appreciate you. Let's hang out with Craig. Craig, we're bros. Let's hang out with Craig. I gotta talk to my friend. Always help a friend in need. Is this meant to imply something? I wonder what Craig's up to today. Just apropos of nothing. They can't all be winners. I navigate to Craig's dadbook page and type out a message. Seriously, don't I have a job? Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man! Let's definitely hang out soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment. This could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yom and a panda! Excuse me. Manda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It is mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Want to go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up, yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So when did the kids start crying and running off the field? It glitched out for a second. You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. I hope that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? Choke up on the bat, Miranda! Yeah, Miranda, square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Yeah, that's true. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Go friendship and kindness! Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya? I like that. I'm gonna steal that. Throw some spice on that papaya. Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda! We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Cake stand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. Aw. See? It's a completely justifiable fear! The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory, and oh no, it's coming right for me! Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Well, couldn't you just duck? I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? I mean, yeah. We went to a tea party. Remember? Hello! Hey, killer plane out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you! You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of our math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Chad, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense! The girls won! What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright, alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. She didn't think that far ahead. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Oh my god, that's brilliant! Ah, pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a piece of that. No, absolutely not. Even the baby is like, fucking really? I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after him. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? I mean, he's a handsome fella. Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Tag team with Amanda. Created a version, smokescreen by that. I like tag team. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I am going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha, you're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom, of all people, would know the fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course, but I could always use the help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine! I swear if we have to buy it! Martha storms off toward her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad! Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. Busy man, huh? I mean, he's got 3 kids. Like, I guess. Yeah. It's all good, buddy. Craig Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? Hell yeah! You know it! Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. Pinball wizard has to be a trick. It's a pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You got out your Tommy gun there? I auditioned to be in Tommy in college, and I made it to the callback round, but I didn't get in. The song we had to learn for the callback was Pinball Wizard, so it has a special place in my heart. She fights valiantly. Anyway, you're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh, that's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Pardon me. Oh, honestly, I don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt! Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God! All of a sudden a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy! What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda. Bro! What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? With a baby strapped to your chest? That doesn't seem safe. This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. The business, sure. So you run a business now? I must go now, my planet needs me. Bye, Hibernator. Thanks for coming. Good night. And good luck. I don't know. We sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Hi, Sammy the Samfish. What's up? Welcome. My voice is starting to fade out a little bit, so I'm sorry if my character voices are not up to snuff at this hour. Maybe I need a vocal coach for all of this vocalizing. I nod. I mostly, yeah. Sounds like he'd make a killing. Athleisure indeed. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear blend while I mow my lawn. I have been lurking since the beginning. You're doing great. Oh, thanks. Did you show up in the beginning? I think... Or did you say anything when you showed up? I don't know. I'm sorry. That was like 2 whole entire hours ago. I don't remember that far back. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. Ask about the kids. I was silent. Okay, good. That's good. So I didn't forget you. Because I didn't know you were there. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. You gotta go too, Sneops. Well, thanks for coming. And now I know that the word spleens backwards is hilarious, so I have that information in my brain now thanks to you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Have a good night. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Aww! So, is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? Ha! I'll admit, I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh? Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Oh! Peace and quiet. Okay. That hot, hot silence. I dig that. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. Hey, Ran! You missed nothing steamy. I went on a couple of dates with Matt. I think it went okay. I'm talking to Craig now because he's my friend and I feel like I should talk to him. Yeah. It's all good. You did not miss anything, like, momentous, if that's what you mean. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And if I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. That's so conceited. Buddy, I hear you. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Oh, thanks for the bits, Ren Golds. I appreciate you. Yay! Now 3 people have cheered. Boy, oh boy. My first affiliate stream. Eee! Thanks for the follow, Sammy. You're doing a great job. The right person with a hit softballs. Don't get hit on my mom's. You're doing a great job. That seems safe. Those kids love you. And to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right. Thanks, bro. I love that he still says bro and dude and stuff like that all the time. You can't take the California out of a person. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Twice in one? No, he did not get hit the first time. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. I like how the voice clip was nice. Nice. I hit you in the face. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. You would be so lucky. That was planned. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. Smooth! Oh my god! Well, Craig leans in and kisses my forehead! Did you see the eggplant emojis just there? Oh my god! Spring! Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on this softball field really hot or is it just me? I get up and dust myself up. This is going much better than the dates with Matt. But Matt's just like really awkward, so it's fine. I feel it. I'm okay with it. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter? That sounds fucking exciting! How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked? Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy. And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. Ah! That was the most action I've gotten all night, just saying. I got eggplant emojis, man! Eggplant emojis! Oh shit, maybe Craig is my soulmate after all. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync, or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Make good art, Amanda. That is really funny. Because, let me give you backstory really fast. So, there's Amanda Palmer, who is married to author Neil Gaiman, who made a speech called Make Good Art. So, that's where that brain connection came from, if you're not familiar with these two humans. And if you're not familiar with these two humans, let me just digress from this stream to tell you that you should be familiar with these two humans. Amanda Palmer is a musician and an author, and Neil Gaiman is all the things. He writes poetry, he writes screenplays, he's a showrunner, he writes comic books, he writes books. Also, he has a voice that is smooth like butter. I could listen to that man read the dictionary and be absolutely enthralled. Also, full disclosure, I know them. Don't take that as like a bias, because they're really rad, and if you don't know their work, you should look them up. So, there's my PSA. Anyway, I have to plug those two any chance that I get, because an alarming number of people do not know who they are. But, like, you probably have read or watched something by Neil Gaiman, at least. Like Coraline, he wrote Coraline, that was originally a book. He wrote some Doctor Who episodes, the Sandman comic books. He's written some, like, Marvel sort of spin-off-y novelization. Anyway, they're great. Okay, cool. Back to the game. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Okay. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Aw, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops! I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let him know you said hey. It's called masking tape for a reason. What does that mean? Date complete! I got a smooch. I mean, I call that pretty thirsty. I call that pretty successful. S rank! Hot diggity damn! I did not do nearly as well with Matt, even though I love him dearly. I got a ding! I got a ding dong! From the two that we rarely ever see. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown and were wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I've gotta destroy this computer. Chad, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Chad, do you want to see some art or not? Art is good! Let's go see art! See that art! I love the calls to action at the end of these little chats. This is great. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. It's a gallery! I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. I feel that. Chad? I turn around. It's Joseph! Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art Appreciator? Appreciatist? He does the nervous hand thing. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too. Yep, admittedly a little out of my depth here. Thank God. I thought I was gonna be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yup, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. That's not how that works. The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Somebody watched The Good Place making this game. Was that show even out yet when they were making this game? Damn, this game is a couple years old at this point? I don't know. It's definitely not a recent release. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends. Who's ready for some art? Damien does not look pleased. Nobody looks pleased except Joseph, truly. I have no idea what I'm in for. Is artist dead, nothing is real a Bo Burnham line? Because it sounds like one. Same. All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now! I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tiny wines. Hugo and Damien? Yes. So what's this first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. I look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys? Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Chad. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What did I miss? Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice, though. Shall we visit the next place? I've never done an art walk either. Is it basically like a bar crawl, but for museums? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hang on the walls. Oh geez. What am I looking at here? This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a butt. I'm gonna go with butt. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much he liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. Wow, how do you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Oh, let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Pfft, I could do that. Oh, I hate that. You could, heavy air quotes, but you fucking didn't, so shut up. Sorry, I have a lot of feelings about art, okay? Excuse me? Hugo, not here. No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't! You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even as fraction as impressive as this one. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad! Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese. Cosigned. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actually wine and cheese. We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it gonna be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it. Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and at us. So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening? I second the question. Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Cosmos. Butts? They really like screaming. That they do, but I'm not sure if that encompasses the whole of their performance. What do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art, as long as I, really mean it. Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew! I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. I might have, fucked this up. Vampire Daddy, indeed. I might have fucked this up because I sound like a dumbass, but Joseph might have liked it. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me to a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings, too close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler. Emmentaler? Oh, that's a kind of cheese. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. Watch him, have fucking masterpieces. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses, mostly boats. Gee, I wonder why, really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Chad? Food artistry. Food artistry. I would probably do still lifes of various foods. Bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there. Would there be cheese involved? Oh, that was not Damien. See, I thought about that, and no, I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing. Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. All right, boys, good art. Good art. Agreed. See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. I want some cheese now, damn. It's better to be early than late. Alright, I think after wine and cheese, that is a good place to stop for the evening. Thanks everyone for joining me. If anybody is left over from that raid earlier, thanks for sticking it out to the very end. I appreciate all of you. It ain't easy being cheesy. That is very true. Sometimes you get, shit thrown at you being cheesy. Talking about making cheesy jokes. Anyway, that was very meta. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good rest of your evening or day or whatever it is. Catch you next Tuesday for more of this, I guess. I have no idea how much game there is. Or catch you Thursday with some Final Fantasy X. Baby! I picked 2 games to play in my 2 weekly slots that involve a lot of dialogue. So, this is a great workout for my vocal cords. Anyway, thanks for coming. I love all of you and appreciate all of you. Have a good rest of your day. Peace, love, and geekdom. Goodbye!